diamonds, all things diamond painting. Square around, I'm glad you are around. Grab your plate, grab your wax, get ready to sit back and relax. Don't see you're single, whatever your niche. Here is your host, a guy named Rich.
Well, hello, and here we are, another Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy Sunday. It could not be a more beautiful day here in Chicagoland. Maybe just a smidge warmer, 71 degrees, but it's been sunny. It's a super day here. And I hope you are all enjoying your long weekend in the US, at least. I think, doesn't Canada have something on Monday? I can't remember. And it's been a while since I looked at my work calendar since I've been off for a couple days, but I guess that I should look at that because it's going to depend on how many emails I come back to on Tuesday if my Canadian counterparts are emailing me all day tomorrow and I'm not around. But happy Memorial Day weekend. Michelle Ling, welcome in. Thank you, Lee, for taking out the trash and the recyclables and bringing in some of the treats and beverages and stuff like that. As it gets warmer, we have to start talking about things that could be grilled, perhaps. Let's see. SH567GV, first time you're here, not sure how to do this, but I'm hoping I'll figure it out. You will. Everyone will help you. Your name is Serena. Excellent. I was going to ask, what is your name? So welcome in, Serena, and welcome to Speaking of Diamonds. I hope you are doing well. Let's see who else is coming in here. Joe Atwood, hello. And Joe, I saw a message as I was scrolling up. I need some advice about a pellet smoker grill thing because the amount of beef jerky that I eat is obscene, and I could probably have funded the economy for a small third world country by now with just how I buy it, and I want to make my own. And I was looking at some pellet grills. So let me know what you have and if you like it and what you would change or whatnot. Sarah Barden, hello, welcome in. Carol, hello, welcome in. Hope you're enjoying your day. Crafting with Mary, welcome in. Hello. Yep, there's Joe getting her burgers ready for the pellet grill. And okay, so what is happening? Chocolate Diamonds, welcome in. Are you still in Belgium? You had a pretty nice setup. You actually inspired me. I got one of those tubes to carry diamond painting in because I'll be going to the retreat next month. So welcome on in. Let's see. So Jaylee Lee, hello. How are you? How is Kermit and Miss Piggy? Tiffany, hello. Welcome on in. I hope all is doing well. Tiffany, you can tell me, is Monday a holiday in Canada? I think it's a holiday in Quebec, but I don't know that it's a holiday across all of Canada. But Artemis, hello from overseas. Hope you are doing well. Is it too late there for you? No, it's not too late. It's not super late, I should say. Michelle Lang is still saying hi. Michelle Morris Campbell is here. Hello, welcome on in. Dip in Time, welcome in. Christine, Meowie, Rich, hi. Hi, Tiffany. Ginny Osbeer, hello, welcome on in. Hello, Richard. Thank you, Melanie. Hello. Christopher Kalasa, hello. Crafts was Crashly. Yay, Itchy Richie. Okay, let's not trigger me. By the way, I'm just going to Can I hear it for the t-shirt? Let's not trigger me with nicknames, because for I don't know how many years my neighbor called me Bitchy Richie, and it was a little too much. But we had our long weekend last weekend. Okay, thanks, Tiffany. So I'm going to have a bunch of emails when I get into work. Great. Rainy day in Denmark today. It's so dark now to see if it's still raining. Hi, Mia. Welcome in. Is a rainy day good or bad for you? Like rainy days, I like them because they're nappy and you can sit inside and craft and not feel guilty about that going out and doing things. But at the same time, lack of sunlight, the damp sometimes, makes you aches and pains and things like that happen and whatnot. So, so thank you for stopping in. Hi, Val. Eve says, welcome to a super fun corner of the painting world. It's a super fun, but it's also bold, italics, and like highlighted, because gets a little weird, but it's fun, right? Puff, puff, pass, Rich. That's all you do. Pardon, Crashly? I don't get that. Judith Hood, hello. Welcome on in. Billy, welcome on in. The principal diamond painter. Hi, Kara. Welcome on in. Hi. So something some of you may be seeing in the chat that is new. I did put out a brief announcement video, but thank you to everyone who has helped make the channel grow. I now qualify for what they refer to as monetization, but super chats, super likes, super something, super dupers, you got that. And there's now a membership on the channel. And right now, the membership is sort of basic. It's just one level. And I am looking to build it out, but I wanted to, sort of get something out there and get started. So a couple things. Number one, I'm not going to talk about them a lot because I don't want to be like, hey, give me money. So number one. Number two, I will look to expand things a little bit, but know that any donations that you go are going to go right back into the channel. I have no problem, how do I want to say it, funding like things that I've done so far, obviously, because I've picked up the stuff for weird experiments, and I've picked up the gift cards, and I've picked up, I've gotten things out of my stash and whatnot. And I hope that continues for years to come. However, it always could help a little bit to, purchase stuff that I bring to the channel or use for the channel, etc. So I thank everybody who has signed up for the memberships already. I will tell you, there is one series of videos that I am reserving only for members now. And it is not diamond painting related, but it is a literary exploration, if you will. And I wear a fantastic smoking jacket in that. I was going to return it. I kept the tags on because I was going to return it, but I sort of like it. So yes, hello, welcome on in. I'm catching up. I'm Kara. I'm so honored to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, still in Belgium, says Chocolate Diamonds. What's the 1 carat diamond level? So that's the level that it's the one that's out there, but diamond carats, right? 1 carat diamond, there may be like a 20, whatever the multiples of carats are. But basically you get early access to some videos. So for example, there was one video that is out there to members right now, and it won't flip to everybody else until later this week. Sammy's here. He wants to say hi, I'm sure. But then you also have, there's a members only channel, and we can do members only things, members only chats, members only lives, members. And again, I'm looking to expand it. I am going to put a poll out to the members to say, what type of things do you like? Because I know what other creators do with their memberships, and I don't want to do the same thing that everybody else does. But if you like it, let's do it. Okay. So there's a couple other ideas that I have about memberships, one of which is around the trivia. We have trivia scheduled tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. It was the last 3-day weekend in the States that I did like a Sunday evening fun get together. So that's this version, since most of us in the States are off tomorrow. So feel free to stop by. You do need to have a device or another browser window open so that you can play the trivia. It's real time, real leaderboard trivia. And tonight's topic is everything and anything. I should say anything and everything that happened in the month of May. So historical events, celebrity events, holidays in May, all that good stuff. Anything that happened in May, we're going to have trivia on. And I was thinking of maybe doing like the last live, like moving it up to this time. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I was thinking of maybe doing the last month or last live of the month, do trivia for that month. Things that happened in June, things that happened in July. I don't know. Do you think that would be fun or not? I'm happy to still connect with everybody and do a separate trivia session. Just, I want to know what you guys would like. But I think there was a lot of people that were playing trivia last time, and I think a lot of us had fun. We learned some technical glitches and stuff like that we had to figure out. So I still have the license for that program, so I'm going to use it. So see you later if you are interested. So Christine, I hope that helped. If you have any specific questions, let me know. It's late, but I'm gonna watch till I snore, then hit replay. Yeah, Artemis, it's time to go to sleep. She says she listens to me when she goes to sleep, which is scary. I would have nightmares. Yes, Tiffany, the beaver shirt. I love it. Nice beaver, dude. Thanks, Eve. I have to bling it out with what was that thing called? The bedazzler. Tiffany says I need one. Amazon. Bling the beaver. Yes, Michelle. I'm going to do that. I need to go with my beaver canvas. Yes, you do, Jay Lee. Yes, you do need that. I may have gotten Tammy something. She hasn't. No, she has received it, but we're waiting for Berta to get it. Something similar, but I got Tammy something specific to help her find the beaver that she couldn't see in that painting last time. And did you see that Tima got a squishmallow beaver? I mean, he was sort of cute. Let's see. Crashly, figure out, find a better name. Or Bling my beaver. Yes, absolutely. Oh, grandma's here. Nicole is my grandma. Hi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. 4:00. It's the senior discount time at a lot of restaurants, so you're probably getting ready to go out to eat. Let's see. Grandma's having malfunctions, but she'll be on soon. Oh, that's too bad. She's really good with the technology, though, so that's good. You said you needed help with a smoker. Oh, I get it. Okay, Crashly, I get it. Barb, hello. She says, love the opening ditty. I will say that I think my fame to claim is going to be the best theme song on YouTube, at least on diamond painting YouTube. I am super. I hit the jackpot with that. I'm telling you. Berta, hello, Berta. Hope you're doing okay today. She's putting the link out there for membership. Again, thank you so much. Always optional. If you want to go in this month, you want to come out next month, it doesn't matter. If you rather just as we do things, do some of like the folks are doing the super chats and stuff like that. If you're just like, hey, I can't give every month, but I'll give now because I have an extra few bucks, that's perfect, but you don't have to at all. Tiffany saying the membership is so worth it. Tiffany, I'm trying to think because I did a preview of that video with a couple people, but I don't think you were one of those folks. So you saw it firsthand. There's about 6 more of those right now. Yeah, I had fun making those. I mean, I have a set. There's a set. I have props. I have the smoking jacket. I have a cravat. It's something. The one thing you need to know about me is when I decide to do something, it's going to be extra. So it's very seldom that I do. Well, if it's a fun idea, if it's something I'm really into, I'm going to be extra. So what can I say? Mia's like, Mia, it's been a very dry month or so the outside needed water. Good. We've had an inside weekend watching Star Trek yesterday and today. I've been grocery shopping, cleaning. Nice. That sounds like a nice weekend, actually. Which Star Trek? Which is your favorite Star Trek? I am a Next Gen and then Voyager. Nicole saying membership is worth it. Christine is a new member. Artem is a new member. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so. Crashly's a new member. You guys are like making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Crashly says I have become one of her closest pals. That's not what I heard, Crashly. It's not what I heard. And maybe I like Kerwin better. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Yes, don't forget to hit that like button. The best videos ever. It's so good. Yeah, that is sort of funny. Do members get priority auction bids? Asks Crashly. I originally did have in there that you get a peek at the list, but I need to talk to Berta and Tammy to make sure that they're good with that. And if they are, I will add that to, you'll get the list. The members will be able to see the list. We have an auction coming up on May 31st. We had, which is next Saturday, right? We had a blast last time. I mean, again, if you don't need to buy anything, we had a blast. So I definitely, we're going to have accessories. I have a whole box of trays that I want to destash. But we have Hannah Lynn's, we have Lavelle's, Lavelle lovers. If you love Lavelle's art, but you haven't bought a lot of his pieces, they're there. Who else? There was another one that I was looking at, that in Anamorte. There's Anamorte, and I'm just thinking about my stash specifically. I'm not sure what Tammy has, but join us. It's a lot of fun. Eve, he said member. Thanks. Do you ever have that person who like sits on your shoulder when you go someplace and they listen to your inner monologue, and when you think of something or even say something that could be misconstrued, you hear them go, you said whatever. That's Eve. That's Eve for me. We are not worthy, Care Bear. I don't know what that means, but okay. Party on Crashly. Oh, Care Bear. Got it. I can't wait for Melanie to kick my butt at trivia tonight. I know. She's smart, huh? Yeah. I don't know. Nicole says, I'm tired already. I'm sure you need to go get a nap if you want to maybe come to trivia later. Oh, one thing that I was thinking of baking into um, either a membership or somehow do with Super Chats is like trivia tournament. So how it works is what I found with this program is I can track people's scores from trivia to trivia. So the way it would work is we would have a specific time or just the general trivia or something. If you're a member or if you probably membership would be easier. If you're a member for that month, we'll track your score and take it to the next month. And then perhaps quarterly, every 6 months, every 12 months, prizes. I'm talking to Tammy about that because I need her help behind the scenes to run some of that. So she'll probably join us, and it'll be a joint venture between the two of us. But I think that would be fun. I like trivia. I would go to trivia night at bars and stuff like that if I had people that would go with me, and I just don't. So let's do it here. Yeah, so let me know if you'd be interested in trivia tournaments, and it would be each month would be a different theme. As I find additional stuff to ask about diamond painting, I could throw that in there, what have you. Okay, Artemis, I could make jokes, but I'm innocent. Girl, you shouldn't lie. Christopher class and member sounds like a good time to be. Yeah, you know. Melanie, get to see you in 4 days. Yes, you guys are going to whichever the one is, Red Food or Crafter's Paradise or what have you. I'm a little jealous, but Courtney, thank you so much. Courtney is now a new member. Thank you so much. We did have fun, Osbear, with trivia. That was a lot of fun. For those of you who didn't make the last trivia, it was all diamond painting. It was a lot of fun. And maybe we should revisit that once in a while because as diamond painters, we should know all about diamond painting, and we're going to use it as a learning experience to get really informed on our craft. Oh, Mel, I need one of each of the community papers from Crashly. Yeah, not packs, single papers for legal stocking. So if y'all haven't seen, I'm sure y'all have seen the community papers on Crafts with Crashly. Go check them out. They are hilarious. She's adding more. I fully support the venture, even though I'm on a number of them in very ridiculous poses and pictures and ways. But I think it's hilarious. Someone had mentioned they were going to bring them to retreats to have people sign them, which I think is funny. But fun. Like, this is fun. It's community. It's whatnot. Plus, it's helping out a small business. What else would I say about that? So go check them out. I think the most recent one was Tima with her porcelain mask. If someone could put Crafts with Crashly's link in the chat. I think I heard Kerwin and Crashly say that they were thinking, like, they're going to be at GLE. They were thinking of bringing the community papers and selling them like by the piece, because it's a lot harder on them to make sample packs, like one of each image or two of each image. So they're going to sell them by the image, by the sheet. So Artemis, if you need, let Melanie know, let me know, whoever, happy to pick up a pack of whatever the community papers as they stand at that point, and send them off to you if you wouldn't mind covering the cost there. Happy to do that. I also do traffic for Tiffany. You're trafficking. Are you trafficking? Melanie's a trafficker. The real beaver is not pretty at all. I agree, Nicole. I 100% agree. Eve says somebody beat me to it. I was in the hunt for a beaver squishmallow for Tima. You got to be quicker at that stuff, Eve. I mean, whoever did that, that was pretty cool. I've never seen one of those at Walgreens for whatever reason. Cindy, hello. Melanie, Nick, I'm the real beaver. Let's see. LNL saying hi to Berta. Berta, I'm waiting for my bath, says Nicole. Tiffany is the one that sent me the lollipop video. It's the one that sent me the lot. Oh, okay. So Tiffany, so the idea came from Mel and obviously Tiffany. They found the subject matter of these members only videos, and then I took it and I ran with it. So yeah, Walmart Moo-Moos. Oh yes, thank you, Jay Lee. Walmart has Moo-Moos. Go get your Moo-Moos. If you want a Moo-Moo, go get them. I may have to go shopping. I don't know. I mean, GLE, it's gonna be warm, right? So maybe I'll have to bring the Mrs. Roper Moo-Moo and wear that one day. There's a paper for that. Ooh, that's a new saying. There's a paper for that. Crashly, I'm your marketing person. There's a paper for that. Your extra is amazing, Rich. Thank you, Tiffany. A lot of people say that it's a little annoying, but hey, I guess in appropriate doses. The theater kids grow up and have time and resources equal extra rich. Exactly. I know, like, come on. I got a backdrop that I was like this close from having like a scrim that I backlit and curtains and whatnot. Yeah, it is definitely the theater kids. Let's see. Eve is watching Deep Space Nine. That's what she said. Deep Space Nine. I have never saw that one, but I've heard good things about it, so I may have to check out that. We watched Strange New World. Okay, faves, Next Gen, Voyager, Deep Space Nine. Okay, so you're just Star Trek, period. You're a fan of, which is cool. Kathleen says, I can't figure out how to become a member. I guess I can't actually feature on my phone. I think I was reading, if you have an Apple iPhone, Apple does not offer the membership button on iPhones because they don't get a cut of it or something like that. So you would have to do it on your desktop or a non-iOS thing. Or Berta did figure it out. Oh, okay. Berta did figure out, if anybody wants to ask Berta, but Berta's saying, good for me for members. Tammy says yes too. I'll tell her later she agreed. So, okay, another membership perk that I will add after the live is you will get a sneak peek at the auction list. So the auction is on Saturday. I'll try and have that done by Thursday. And and I'll either send the list out to you guys or I'll do a quick video of just like, here's some of the things we have in store. Maybe I can pan across like all the different trays and stuff like that. So I will add that. Thank you, Berta. And thank you, Tammy. Nice to know I live in your head, Rich. It's revenge for planning your theme song, Earworm and Brain. You're welcome, Eve. And you're welcome. There's a lot of space in here. There's not a lot going on. We could do a name that diamond painting trivia night. Yeah, I would love to. I mean, I like general trivia, but the more we can bring it back to diamond painting, that would be great. Let's see. Tammy. Oh, Tammy, hi. Sorry, you're late. You're not late. You're just on time because Berta agreed to something for you. Jaylee Lee is a member. Thank you so much. Did everyone? Oh, there's a paper out. There's a paper for that. There's Jaylee Lee is looking at the image that she found that I used for Get Your Weird On this year of Buff Kermit and Miss Piggy. But due to, Kerwin is the straight and narrow guy. He's the straight guy. Crashly's the comic. He's the business guy. He says we can't use these images because they're copyrighted. And he is totally right. So Crashly came up with the idea. She put my face and Sammy's face on this, so you get a little Sammy in there too. So there's a paper for that. Everyone's saying hi to Tammy. Get your release paper signed at a retreat. Yeah, we're gonna have to have up like we're gonna have to like it's gonna be a con. These things are going to start being a con, and people are going to be sitting at the tables, and you can come up and it's going to be hi and picture. I'm kidding. Make it sound way more important than it is, but it's fun. I just love the idea. Rich, I see you stopped showing us your snacks. I don't have any snacks, Artemis. No, I don't have anything. Like I haven't been shopping. Like I've been trying to eat out of the freezer and stuff like that, so I don't have anything good. A Traeger Ironwood 885 pellet grill, adore it. Okay, I'm going to look at that one. The first one I started looking at was there's a Ninja, and Ninja, they do everything good, but it's electric. And I saw this guy do a review. I saw a couple reviews, and this one guy did a review of the jerky, and he said it made really good jerky. But I think I want something a little bit bigger because it's a Ninja. It's only so big. I want to see the Crashly mask release papers. Yes, Crashly, you are not immune from the papers. Are we having a Moo party at the retreat? Asked Crashly. Why not? Why not? Let's have a Moo Mingler. See? Oh my God, I should have been in marketing. We're going to have a Moo Mingler. Now I need to stop saying members only. Why? Does it remind you of those jackets? My dad was, oh my God, he was so into members only jackets. It's a members only jacket. Here's your member. I'm like, I don't want to wear that. It's dorky. Members only jacket. And like even in the when he was in the nursing home, if you want to go outside, I'm going to need my members only jacket. I used to like to take him outside. Well, first of all, I'd usually have Sammy with me. I would take him outside. Sammy would, go sniff and pee and stuff like that. He wanted his members only jacket because it was cold. Well, unfortunately, he had put on a good amount of weight and it didn't fit anymore. So I had to get him a new members only jacket. Luckily, his eyesight was also very, very, very bad. So I got a knockoff members only. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned, and told him it was a members only. But as long as I had those button things on the shoulders, he was fine. What is a muumuu, says Mia? That is a very loose fitting house dress type thing. If you think of like Hawaiian women, I think that's where they sort of originated the word muumuu. Caftan, it's also maybe known as a caftan. Or if you remember, if you've ever seen Three's Company, Mrs. Roper wore muumuus all the time. And there's a paper for that. I need to stop doing that, or I need to start charging Crashly like $1.50 every time I do that or something. It's a giant nightgown. Yeah, big dress thing. Yes. Muumuu's mandatory retreat for GLE, perhaps for Saturday night. Muumuu Mingler, Saturday night. We need a paper of everybody in our muumuus. They're at Walmart. Let's see. Melanie is correcting the spelling of muumuu. Let's see, Muumuu Party, seriously, why not? Mel, at least he didn't say anything about special members or his special member. Look, if I was going to talk about my special member, that would be have to be a very inexpensive tier, because there's what is there's not. Yeah. Major peak. See, now people are very excited about the thingamajigger. There Bert is saying, oh, I remember what Berta said. So if you're using the YouTube app, it's not going to let you do it. But Berta went to the YouTube website on her browser, and the button showed up. They're having fun now seeing how often they can make my phone go off. What they don't know is it's not my phone. My phone is hooked up to my computer. So now I'm seeing it and you're hearing it, as says Jay Lily. Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it now? Is that what they had? What was the can you hear me now? Was it Verizon? Can you hear me now? But in the South, it was, y'all hear it now? We got some links to Crashly. Let's see, where are we going here? It's that's also popping up in where I need to scroll the chat too. So sorry for a second here. Melanie says Kerwin's straight. I don't know. I wouldn't be mad if it wasn't. I don't know. Debbie Rice, hello. Organizing your diamond painting stash while listening. Fantastic. That's what I did. I've been off since Wednesday. Wednesday was Sammy's 13th birthday. So we celebrated with naps and birthday treats. Melanie had gotten him birthday cake treats. So he had some of those and we hung out. But then I got my diamond painting closet to a place that I think I'm okay with for right now. I have all my pens, all my trays, drills. I got more of those Art Dot drill drawers. So I got everything in there. And then I went through my stash, picked out some stuff for the auction, and straightened up the room a little bit. So I love organizing diamond painting spaces. Let's see. There's Berta. Serena, thank you so much for the membership, for joining. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I'm gonna put a poll out there asking you guys what you like to see as a member, and definitely can work on that. Crashly says, I'll have chairs right at the vendor table for Rich and Berta, whoever, for paper signage. Nice. And it'll cost you $100, says Crashly. Great. Yeah, charge $100, but it comes to me because I'm not getting the profit from the papers, and you didn't pay me as an artist. You need to butter my buns for using my image. Diamonds, Jay Lee says, can you give me a 3-question lead tonight? Nice. There's some hard ones out there. There are really some hard ones. There's some hard ones. And I started going like really old school, like I started going down an old movie lane and stuff like that. And then I thought about, oh, we got these like millennials and stuff that are going to be like, these are so old. So I added a Taylor Swift question. Okay. Crash, my sister Rebecca is here. You have a sister? I didn't know that. Is she crazy too? Mingle in the Moo. Oh, that's the event. There we go. Lee, thank you. Mingle in the Moo. Moo makeup night, Crashly. Nicole says, I'll bring my Moo. Excellent. I see that you stopped showing the snacks is what I meant. You don't want us coming to visit. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want you. Although I was showing Tammy my diamond painting closet. I think Melanie was on there. My diamond painting closet, and I was showing him, and I says, the pens are in here. And you say pens, and Tammy's eyeballs start spinning around. And I says, hold on. I ran and I got the baby gate, and I put the baby gate in front of the closet so it is secure. It is locked down. The government has contacted me about taking some things from Fort Knox because Schneider Baby Gate security is in place. Boop, boop. Let's see. If we're lucky, there might be a Captain Potty Mouth paper. Ooh, who's Captain Potty Mouth? I like that. I like that idea. Let's see. Another name is Captain. Yes, Joe. Thank you. You need handicap points. I did put a lot more of the double points in there. So even if you're guessing, if you guess right on the right question, you could really have a good thing going. We could have a diva off. Nice. Real questions. Do we have to wear anything under our muumuu? Well, I mean, you do you. I will be, just because like I'm not trained in sitting with the legs crossed and stuff like that, right? Bring your diva attire and pick your song. Best diva attitude runway show walk wins. Oh, do not even tempt me, because here comes the extra. Here comes the extra. Yeah. All right, let's see. Kerwin is way more straight than I am, says Crashly. And it's his birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Kerwin. Happy birthday. Let's see. 6 p.m. Central, Crafts with Crashly goes live. Get on there and let's wish Kerwin a happy birthday on there as well. I'm sure he's listening in the background because they're usually sitting next to each other. But let's see. Got some. Hey, Angel Lee. Hi, Angel Lee. Hope you are doing okay. Let's see. Chocolate Diamonds. Happy birthday. Crafting with Mary's a member. Thank you, Mary. You just want to look at the list. I know who's wanting to look at the list. I'm paying you at the retreat. Just trust me. Oh, Crashly. I already have a special cart on Amazon of like stuff that is coming to the retreat that probably shouldn't come to the retreat, but they're coming to the retreat. Oh my God, member butter buns. Now there's some hard ones. Yes, Rebecca is crazy too. We need to meet Rebecca. She could be on your live. Are you talking Rebecca Crafting and Crime Daily Rebecca, or like real sister Rebecca? Rich Bird are going to have a blast at retreat. Everyone's going to have a blast, Hammy. Everybody. Okay, friends, close artists crafting during. Okay, one of your first artists. That's good to know. A good trivia question. That Crafting and Crime Daily, Rebecca, was one of Crafts with Crashly's first ever artists. What was the question I asked in the diamond painting trivia was, what was the original name of Crafts with Crashly? That's who I go. Oh, the pre-retreat with Rebecca. Okay. Tiffany says it's the best security system. It is. And actually, think about it. Tammy's going to run into it and she can't reach over it. So it is fully Tammy proof. If anyone else needs Tammy security gate, let me know and I can get one for you. Should I bring the baby gate to the retreat? I don't know. I don't know who I'm rooming with or anything. I don't know if we're going to need that level of extra security, but happy to do so. Hi, Ditzy. Welcome on in. Who had a potty mouth? I don't know. I don't know who he's talking about. None of us talk like that. Joe says, I actually use my Ninja Foodie dehydrate peppers I grow and also for beef jerky. Thank you, Joe. I'm going to have to check that out. Tiffany says, I have a trucker mouth. I don't know. No one. We're too pure for all of that. Joe says, I want to do some jerky on my Traeger so I can get the smoky flavor. So do I. It's like the liquid smoke is just not the same. My grandfather used to had an electric smoker, but it was just like a big box that had a sliding door and just a bunch of shelves, and you would put like a tin pie crust tin. You would put the wet real wood chips in it. You'd set it like you were literally setting it on the electric what is it called? Like the thing that heats, like an electric stove, but you're setting it on that. And he would let the jerky cook all day. And when I like a lot of the commercial available jerkies, they're, in my opinion, they're wet. Like they're oily, they're wet. I want dry, hard jerky pieces. I'm trying to choose words carefully. That I have. So I chipped a tooth. I was on a cruise, and we went first meal. Like we got on, we went to a bar and had my coconut mojito, which is always my first drink on a cruise ship. Had a couple coconut mojitos. Rooms open around 1:00. We go up, we drop off our stuff. If our luggage is out there, we pull our luggage and stuff like that. Wash my face, just freshen up a little bit. And we went to the sports bar. What did they call it? I forgot the name of the sports bar on Royal Caribbean, some of their ships. But anyway, they had wings. So I thought I'll get a wing. I took first bite of the wing, and I'm like, what's hard in my mouth? And I'm like, okay, this is gross. The grizzle and stuff is gross. Meat on the bone, like, is not my super favorite thing in the world. And then I'm like, oh, this tooth is chipped or something. So sure enough, get back to the room. I'm looking, I'm like, okay, well, it's not hurting, so I'm not going to do anything here on the ship. I'll go to the dentist when I get back. So go to the dentist. They're like, oh yeah, we can fix it, but it is literally the top of one of my very front bottom teeth, and they're like, it may not stick, so we may have to do a crown eventually. I said, well, let's give it a try. So they gave it a try. Beef jerky did it in. So I went back and got it fixed again. So now I probably look like, I don't know, a dog. I'm like that with my beef jerky. Let's see. Mia says, I am Captain Potty Mouth. That is amazing. I love it. But anyway, yes, Joe, the liquid smoke's not the same. I do want to smoke it, so maybe I'll have to look at that. But I'll look at the foodie and see what it does. Mumu and hard pants are mutually exclusive. Yeah, they are two different things. There's a perfect long hallway downstairs for a one-way too, and everyone needs flashlights with the lights going and stuff like that. Other folks are saying happy birthday to Kerwin. My scab came off the scab update from Crashly. Can we get a paper of that? There's a paper for your scab. Can't wait for the auction, says Angel. Good. Lavelle. Do you have Lavelle? I think Adam liked the Lavelle. It's some of the basic Lavelles, but if you haven't purchased Lavelles, you can get a steal on it. Crafting Mary says she had to go to her computer to join. She's an Apple girl, and I'm diamond painting. Okay, thank you for that heads up that Berta's workaround works. Okay, but her artist name isn't Crafting Crime Daily. I get that, but it's Crafting Journey. Okay. I'll get the trivia right, but they're the same person. That's not confusing. Oh, look.
I've lost the entire thing here because I'm clicking on alerts. I need to shut those alerts off. Tamo, mow that gate down if pen's on the other side. I do agree. Turn off all notifications for Discord. Let's see. The baby gate can't keep me out. I don't know. You've never come across security or Schneider locks and alarms baby gates. That's all I'm saying. Can anyone share info on this retreat chat? Yes. Could someone put well, it's a retreat. There's retreats. I don't know where you're located. There's retreats all over the country. There's a website or a Facebook group. Can someone find the Facebook group, Diamond Painting Retreats? And they sort of have a calendar of the different retreats, but talk to people that, other diamond painters and see if they go to any retreats and get additional names. But essentially, these are a couple day long things that you go and you sit down, you laugh, and you diamond paint. So this is my first one. Great Lakes Escape is the name of the one that is in Ohio at the end of next month. There's Crafter's Paradise, which is happening in Texas this coming weekend or something, I think. There was just Mingle in the Mitten, which is up in Michigan. In March of 2026, if you're a West Coaster, first West Coast Bling Bash with Ditsy's Diamond Den. So if you go to that Facebook page, it'll give you at least the base information. And then typically there may be other pages for specific retreats, but sometimes they're just like for people who are going to the retreats only. So yeah, check that out. Hi, Gabrielle. Welcome in. Artemis, I can't even. I'm not going back up. Moist, perhaps? Christopher Colossus says moist. I used that the other day, like on purpose. I forgot where it was. Dry and jerky. Okay, I get it. Maybe I know it. What's hard in my mouth? All right. It's going to come to I'm just going to be like this. Because, I love the fact that people are taking things and going with them, but whatever. Doing the beef jerky, the eating motion again. If I had some beef jerky, maybe I would. But I have to eat it off the side. Tiffany says my head went to the kiki plate. What's saying what's hard in my mouth? Yes. Stepped out for 2 seconds. What are we making a paper for now? Crashly, you have a whole new product line. You're welcome. I'm the only chins lady hot seller. Only chins lady. Nice. I would, but I can't post links. Oh, I could fix that, can't I? How do I do? Oh, I have to do it in YouTube. I will, Tiffany. I'll rent you. Hi, Sarah. Welcome on in. Hope all is well. Tiffany says she can't wait for the West Coast Bling Bash. Yeah, everybody, like the West Coast historically has been served by Texas, which is not on the West Coast. So this is the first one that's truly on the West Coast. I need to tell my burgers. Bye, Joe. I have to make a macaroni salad too. Ooh, with Kahlua pork. Excuse me, meat and alcohol? Hi, Miss Maya. Welcome on in. Miss Maya, thank you for joining. That I am so appreciative of everybody. Tiffany says I'll be over for delicious food. Enjoy your burgers. Lily called me, told me burger. You agree? Thank you, Tammy. Cool. So I will get that link up this week, or the video, whichever. I'll figure out whichever sort of the easiest to do, and get that out to you guys. Ernst, just watch out for Rich getting you back. Yes. Turnabout is fair play. The train went off the tracks and firmly in the gutter. It is 100%. Sarah says, we're okay. I have a sick kiddo. Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh. That pork sounds amazing. Yes. Because Clue is the coffee, right? Yeah. Okay. Tiff, I have a mischievous spouse on the planet. I'm used to payback. Nice. Made with Hawaiian red salt. You know what, Joe? I'm going to have to ban you or something because you're making me hungry. All right, so let's talk about some things. I hope if I missed you, I'm sorry. Welcome on in. If you didn't see the beaver shirt earlier, here's the beaver shirt. Couple things. So a video just went up about 45 minutes before the live here about the snacks from Diamond Art Emporium. Diamond Art Emporium, Tammy and I have been chatting with him a little bit on some all things diamond painting, but I did a review, and these are little kits, but they're not like the little minis. This is 19 by 19, I think it was. But look at how cute this is. And like Berta said, she's like, it's really, really, really sparkly, especially if I turn this light on. I mean, look at the sparkle. So much sparkle. But like, I like the minis, but sometimes you just need a little bit more. You get you have the bite. That's the bite. And now you need a snack. And these are good snacks. He only has a couple up right now, but he's adding some more. And I just talked to him today. I'm like, hey, I'm putting this video up. He's like, well, I better get on the ball. Yes, you better. But here's the thing. He's doing these out of his house. Like, he's making them sort of like I tried to do. He's making them. So no tariff problems. Folks in Canada and US, relatively quick shipping. Very quick shipping, compared to something coming from China, but no tariff situations, what have you. Ren is the owner. He's very community focused. So he is willing to do a lot of things for the community and stuff like that. So we're talking to him about events and stuff like that too. I think he's sponsored the Pride event before, but I'm going to kick and drag him into a couple. But this was so fun. And so you get the box, and the way he has it is, I think they're $24, but then you can add an extra one for discounted price, like a second one. So they come 2 to a box. But like, here's your stuff, like your drills and basic toolkit. This is the one I used. And then you can see it all in the video, but it's like, I could totally see me packing these in my suitcase and doing them on a cruise, and it giving me a little bit more of a fix than just the minis. So go check that out. He's also opening for special orders this week. So Mel, you know what that means? I'm going to be getting my hi Emma, welcome on in. I'm going to be getting my metal mermaid. I'm very excited about that. Okay, diamond painting question. Has anybody tried these? Anybody use these? Are these cheating? Anyone use the metal rulers? Like, personally, I think any ruler is cheating. Like, if you're going to do the craft, do the craft. But no judgment on those who use rulers. But the metal ruler, I couldn't get it off the picture without it shooting drills everywhere. So I was never a fan of and plus they never lined up. And I went through, and there's a video out there that tells you how to do the math to figure out what size ruler you need. That when I have to do math, we have a problem. So when I saw these, I thought, oh, okay, these could potentially work. And the way these work is these shops on Etsy. Like this is by Stein. They're over in Norway, I think. This one is for, it says on here, square deck. So they have like different sizes for square, round, whatnot. This one, I think, was from OKG Printing, maybe. This one, there's a version 1, version 2, and don't quote me on this, but like I think it was version 1 is good for previous deck spacing, Dreamer Designs, some other companies, Bella Art Nicole, things like that. And then this is for the new deck spacing. So I tried these, and did they ultimately work? Yes. But what's frustrating is, so let's just say this is a big old color block section. So you do this is a big stripe of black, this is a big stripe of black. Here you get a little confetti, but then you got like half black here and then half confetti and whatever. So you do that, then you peel it off, and now you got to go back and redo all those colors, but now in the places that you didn't do them. So it was sort of like, usually if you're doing a section and by the time you get to the next color, it's like it is a little bit, whereas this just made it seem a little too monotonous. So just curious to know if you guys use these, whatnot. Norway. She's my neighbor in Scandinavia Stan. That's nice. That Scandinavia Stan. I missed who made that comment, so it's either Mia or Artemis. But I asked her how her name is pronounced. Stina, by Stina, like that. Tammy says she hated the ruler. It does stick like a mofo to the canvas, but it didn't pull anything off, so that's cool. So I wanted to ask about the rulers. So if no cheating, there's no wrong way to diamond paint. You're right. There absolutely is not, but you can cheat. You can make it easier. Okay. This technically is a cheat because it makes it easier. But I just, anyway. Also, I wanted to show you something. So you may all know that I have a thing for seahorses, and check out this pen from Madwood Turning. First of all, look at the pen. Now let me bring you in on the little dude in the center. Look at him. Is he cool? So this has been my pen as I finish up my Mermaids and Magic canvas, which is coming to the close at the end of the month. But what I didn't realize about Madwood Turning is she, they, them put a oil on the pen, a scented oil that is supposed to shine up the resin and feed the wood. This smells so good. This one, she tells you which one it is. This one came with the scent Ocean, and I need to buy all of it. And like, it smells so good. It's also the smoothest like hybrid pen I have ever felt. Like, this is a full resin pen and it feels just as smooth as this. It's amazing. Saying they have beautiful pens. They do. Nicole says, I love the finger protector. Yep. Don't stick to the canvas. I love it. And especially with the snacks, because I wasn't going to go all like papers and stuff like that. So I was just moving peel the plastic down, do all the color, then peel the plastic up, do all the color. So I was doing a lot of touching the glue, and it was totally it was really good, and it's around, and I didn't mind it. I need to go sniff my pen, says Tammy. Yes, go sniff your pen. Not saying it, not saying anything, not thinking it either. Yes, Melanie, that's right. Tammy feels stuff with her sniffs. Yes, the oil is lovely. I'm going to buy some of that. Let's see. So a couple things. I was going to ask what's your favorite thing to cook on the grill. Quite honestly, Joe's Burgers sound pretty good. But if the pork goes on the grill, I'm going to say the pork may score better than the burgers. And by the way, if you're watching replay, #replay, and let us know your answers, because I do go back and read them. Mad with turning on Etsy. Mad wood turning. Tammy put that on there. Mad wood turning. And they do drops on a regular basis. And but yeah, I'm gonna get that oil, and I'm gonna oil the rest of my wooden pens. But they said it's supposed to polish up the resin, so I may have to polish all my pens. Is it wrong to polish your pens? See, it doesn't smell. I want it to smell. Let's see. Do you have the link of the snack shop? Yes. Hold on one second. I have that because I didn't know who else was going to have that. So let me put this out here. Here is the link to there's the link to Diamond Art Emporium. He's on Etsy, but they're stocking stuff on the site first, so check them out there. He's about to start a rewards program, and he said something about if you join the rewards, you get points, and it basically works out to like free shipping, local-ish shipping, obviously. I want some oil polish too, Melanie. You're so funny. Eve, I'm having a hard time not saying many things. It's a wood pen. I want to polish the wood. I guess I have to start doing the mod duties. Yeah, it would be nice, Tammy. This, get up and do something, will you? Kidding. Let's see, what else? Mermaids and Magic is wrapping up. Melanie just got the week 3 folks all situated with their winnings and stuff like that. It's all posted. The video for next week goes up tomorrow, and I'll give you all a clue, or I'll tell you what it is. But it's going to have the keyword for the weekly giveaway and whatnot. I found a public domain, so no copyright issues, reading of the original Hans Christian Andersen, The Little Mermaid. Much darker than the movie and whatnot. So I implore all of you to go and listen to it. It is a little lengthy. It's an hour long because the book itself was at least, I think it was over an hour before I trimmed out some like intermissions, introductions, stuff like that. But within the reading, there will be the keyword for the week as well. So check that out. It started with I love seahorses. I love seahorses. I like them. They're cool. Okay, then I put 2 videos out this week. What I'm kitting up for June Pride and for Summer with the Masters. So definitely, let's see, I have those links. So I can grab those real quick. This is the links to YouTube videos that explain those events. Kalasa is just, I love how I just said Kalasa. That's, well, the second one there. Hold on, I should probably fix that. Will it let me do a hard return? No. There's another one, hard return. Pee-wee's Playhouse. You ever watch Pee-wee's Playhouse and they had the word of the week? And when you said the word of the week, everyone would yell, ah. But Mia says, I read that on her channel a while back. Cool. I was gonna read it. If I'd known, I would have maybe asked you if I could pull yours, but I found this through, if anyone else is interested in doing it, there's like a government sponsored site or place like that works on donations, and you can get these classics that are read by volunteers. So it's pretty cool. Also, don't forget July Bowl Around event. I'm very interested, looking forward to that one because it's just something different. However, I am so excited. Go watch the videos for my Pride picture. The Star Wars geek in me is just freaking out. I was talking with Berta the other day about enhancement possibilities, and we were going through some stuff, and I did I order? I think I placed the order with Tima. I ordered a couple different things to see what's going to work best. But excited for that. And then Summer with the Masters. I love Summer with the Masters because I learned so much last year. But go look at the weird picture that I got. It's a Van Gogh. Swear to God, it's a Van Gogh, but it doesn't look like a Van Gogh. Let's see. I thought you were about to talk about hot tubs. I don't know. Let's see. So trivia later, and then auction next Saturday. And again, I'll add the list, sneak peek to the list. The trivia, the auctions, I would like to do on a regular basis. However, there will come a time that I cannot part with anything else from my stash, and I'm sure Berta and Tammy may be the same. At that point, I will put the call out for others. Like we talked a little bit about that already. If you have stuff, I know Melanie has some stuff to destash, and I think Ditzy may have some stuff to destash, but we'll open it up and basically provide the auction service. I mean, you could do it yourself, but happy to provide the auction service because it was sort of fun. And hey, when you get Tima saying fair warning in every live, that's pretty cool. But happy to do that. You guys can join. We can talk about shipping and stuff like that. The only caveat I have is I'm happy to do it for you, but I get first dibs on your stash at the reserve price. Let's see. When did Pee-wee come back into style? Dude got caught with his dinkadonk out in a movie theater. Yes, he did. But he did he come back? He did come back into style. But you got to remember the Pee-wee part of Paul Rubens, because that was sort of weird and funky and cool. And of course, then he no longer is in style, that he's dead. Miss Maya, I have that Van Gogh poster, VIP package. Cool. I went to, was that the same immersive event that like they had projections on walls and floors and ceilings and stuff like that? Because I went to that when I was here in Chicago. It was so cool. They had, like, there had to have been a bazillion projectors, but they were like, the Van Gogh paintings were spinning around you on the walls and on the floor and whatnot. And different rooms sort of had different themes. Like the first room I went into was sort of like the Starry Night type themed thing and sort of like the darker pictures. But then the larger room was some of his other works seemed to be much more lighter pictures. But I'm telling you, people brought food and sat down on the floor and was eating and watching. It will play and then it restarts. I watched from several different vantage points, like up on the steps, down on the floor, over all the way to the right. Then I went up to the balcony, and it was so cool. So if that's what you're talking about, I did not see this painting there, but when I was looking for Summer at the Master stuff, it popped up, and I thought, this is not a Van Gogh, and sure enough, it is. You need to find me one of those theater. Okay, if you think so. Let's see. So yeah, go check out those videos. And then I did some marathon taping while I've been off. So I have a couple other unboxings and stuff set, but it's not necessarily like new things. It's new to me things, right? Let's see. So wish I could see a video of that. It was very cool. You could probably see something online. I'll see if I can find like they had like sort of a trailer. Crafting Crime Daily says, I'm hosting a charity auction Saturday, 4 J-Walls up. Oh, that's what ours is. Now we have a conflict. All right, I'm telling you, we need the group. We need the group calendar. I don't want to take away from your charity stuff. We'll have to talk about that. Tammy and Berta, we'll have to talk about that later. We'll may be changing that because I don't want to take away from charity. Plus, I want to know what J-Walls you have. So, wild hair up my butt. So, I went after some J-Walls that were on the D-stash. And I got 2 DACs. So I thought to myself, what does a DAC 85 color, 84 color kit look like versus one of the high color kits? So I just ordered the same image. It's 2 centimeters bigger, taller. So it's the same size, but one has 84 colors and one has 200 colors. Yeah. Crafting Crime Daily, what time is yours? I was told is at 4 Central. It's at 4 Central. Oh, yeah, 4. We're good. It's at 4. So I can come see what J-Walls you have. Okay. Rebecca, could you get me or Tammy and Berta some information about, I mean, you pretty much gave it, but shoot us the link or something, because we'll talk about it in ours, because I think we're going from, I said 4 to 8. We went longer last time, but we will have a hard stop at 8 o'clock, and I'll send everybody over that it may not already have left early to go to yours, and we'll move that over. So high five, Tag Team Auctions. That's awesome. Let's see. Crashly Girl, bank that energy for Kerwin's present. Hum, sexy. Wow, that one. No, I think we're good, Rebecca. I think we're good. That energy never runs out. We need to link to charity auction, says Melanie. Could someone go find, it's posted out there under my live tab. Hello, M Extra. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Rebecca. I'm happy to do that. I'm glad. I don't know why I immediately went to 8 p.m. because it was probably our end time. But yeah, we're going from 4 to 8. And I'll tell you, Rebecca, I don't know if you caught our last auction. We had a J-Wall. What was it? Mask of Love from DAC. It was the last painting. Was there a bidding war? So be prepared. I think we got up to, what was it, $175 for that canvas? And the person who was going after it, it was like at 160, they bid over themselves. And I said, oh, wait a minute, I'm not going to take your bid because you've bid over yourself. You're going to get, and she goes, no, I want it because I'm getting this picture. She like pre-bid over herself to get this picture. It was amazing. So I told her, I says, you know what? That was amazing. It was so much fun. I got a pack of her choice of J-Wall papers from Crashly because it was right before I think Crashly got JWall or at the same time. So I sent her a pack of papers. So $175. Yeah, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. So much fun. Crashly says she needs a JWall too. Everybody needs a little JWall in their life. Tammy says, I wish I had a JWall. Be careful what you ask for because I have the 130 by 105 and in round. But I'll get you the 130 by 105 in round and then wrap it around you. Let's see. Hi, Crashly. I put in a big order today. That was you, says Crashly. Ooh. Did you get anything good? What'd you get? Anything good? What'd you get? I'm dying for a JWall, says Gabrielle. Tammy and her rounds. Yeah, but Tammy, that helps her out. So I'll give it to her. There's actually Soul of the Storm is rounds, and Tammy has it, and Berta has it. And they're like, oh, we could do it together. I'm like, but it's rounds. I'm not going to get it. I may get it just because. Tammy says, I'll take that. Size doesn't scare me as long as it's round. Yeah, right. Have you seen the 130 by 105? Did you see the video? Did I post the video? I think I posted the video. I didn't have room for it on my table. And I have a dining room table and a folding table pushed together. I think I was smoking something out on the grill when I bought that because I was playing with the renders and that one looked the best. So I thought, okay, I'll get it. And yeah, it's horribly large. But the painting I'm going to be comparing is Snow Queen, because they were the ones I could find that were close enough in size that no one could say, oh, this one's better because it's bigger or what have you. It's not always about size, except for at Big Daddy Diamond Paintings, where size matters, which is going to be my company up here. Tammy just spilled a bunch of messed up. Hold on, this is moving. Somebody's spilling drills. What's spilling drills? Who's spilling drills? What's going on? Melanie, Tammy just spilled a bunch of mess up drills on a canvas. That's how JWall looks in rounds. Ooh, Melanie's bringing the rounds shade. Ooh, Mia says I might need a JWall again. I didn't finish my JWall I was doing the JWall event. I'm really close though on Doorway to the Stars. I'm going to finish it. I have to finish it. Let's see. Ollie won't let me move and I need to potty. Just go where you're at. Blame him. I got several different release papers in the release paper book that you talked about. Awesome. Yes, that book is awesome. I started putting my diamond painting or my papers in that, and I love it. When it comes to diamond painting, size doesn't scare me, but my wall is terrified of the big ones. Tiffany can say that, and I see no other comments. If I were to say that, chat would fly up. I never had a JWall. I'm his sneak peeker. I want that. Oh, we're talking about for Big Daddy Diamond Painting. Yes, size, Tiffany, size totally matters in diamond painting. Bigger the better, typically. But the hook is going to be you can get the big diamond paintings, but the diamond paintings that are like more traditional size will be in the size. See, because will be in the best size for the image. So like on some of the sites where you can pick your render size or your size for the, I like that flexibility, but at the same time, that's pressure. I need someone to look at it and go, this is what is best. Because where did I buy that one? I forgot the company that I got a diamond painting from a while back. And I think they may have went out of business. Go figure. On their website, it gave you a couple different sizes, and one of them said recommended. So I thought, ooh, they've looked at it in person. They know diamond painting because they sell them, and they said this is the recommended size. I got it, you could not make out crap. I was so angry. So it's all about where size matters. It matters because you're going to get the right size for the painting, but you're also going to get the really big ones, which, by the way, I took a picture. I've been playing around with, never mind, I need to stop that sentence right there. I really can't say that without causing a panic. I've been thinking about the large diamond painting I have and how I'm going to tackle that and stuff like that. And this is, can I get this? This is the diamond painting. Let's see if no, that's the only picture that turns out really well. This is the diamond painting stretched out in front of my house, on the sidewalk in front of my house. That's a 100 by 300. Now keep in mind that there's a 100 by 500 out there. So that would be, all the way to the driveway probably. But I think that's pretty large. But I'm going to get that ready. I have to do the kit up, and that's going to be funny because if you remember, it has about 800 bags of drills or something. Snow Queen is one of the paintings to be auctions. Ooh, okay. Nice. We can have a Snow Queen off. Whoever gets it. Don't be scared of the big ones, Tiff. I'm really looking for Jay Wallace's Tammy. We'll see. I don't know. I guess they do sell them in rounds, but I know decks were all in squares. I know that like the one with the diamond art you could buy them in rounds. So maybe you may find, I'll agree. You love your massive jade painting. Yeah, I'm enjoying Jade's large paintings. I want that one, the really long one, but I was trying to fiddle with it on my program to figure out like what size would be best. And I don't know. I think Jade is still working on that. Nicole says the big key to the big ones is, and I swear to God, if this is not valid diamond painting advice and it's dirty, I'm going to find you. The key to the big ones is, Tiff, if you take it nice and slow, and sometimes you need a little break, and that's okay. It's hard to take. It scares me to pick up the wrong size that messes up the running. 100%. It's like, and it's like, and I think I'm pretty good at judging. I think I'm pretty good at judging size and what it's going to look like. I'm just going to speak. I don't care what you people read into it. I think I'm pretty good at that, but it's still that it's just an added pressure I don't need. Let's see. Melanie faints. Good. I think it was the principal painter said if there's a recommended size, she'll opt for the next size up. That's interesting. That is interesting advice. And to be honest, with this particular one that I'm thinking of, the one that I bought a while ago, I think I went back and looked at the render for the largest size that they had, and I was still like, it's still going to have the same issue. It was just, my table can only fit 70 centimeters wide, but the other side could be as long as needed. Yeah, that's what I have. So my table is 48 inches. I can't off the top of my head calculate that. But I have like a shelving unit. So really I have about 47 inches to work with. But my J wall, which is currently the largest one because it's a 90 by 90, will fit. And that's specifically why I got this shelving unit. And I can put it under there, or I could roll it up and put it under the shelf. So yeah. I had a lot of big, I'm not reading Nicole's anymore. I would love a Josephine Wall to work on it. It's their D-Stash group. People recommend joining to hunt for one. Miss Maya, where I mean, they sort of pop up all over. Definitely check out Rebecca's auction next week if you can. But the ones that I've seen typically are decks. So check out the deck D-Stash sites. And I'm going to assume because they are in demand that the rendering is pretty well, despite the fact that they're 70-ish by 80-ish or 80-ish by 90-ish and 80 85 colors maybe. But if you're looking for a high color count one, the one with the diamond art and diamond painting Deutschland are the only places I know of, and I don't typically see a lot of those in the D-Stash groups. You know where I found my deck? Mercari, Poshmark, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace. Poshmark I wasn't expecting because I thought it was just clothes, but they had some. But Mercari has a bunch. There was a Craftibly out there I'm watching. The tree, something about a tree. I'm watching it. I'm like, I want it, but I don't need it. But I've also, now I'm looking for my unicorn, the Mer Kitten Martini from Miss Fluff. That was with Art and Soul for a hot minute before they closed. So I'm always checking out those sites. But how do I plan on hanging it? Not. Mia says, I love the 100 by 500, but I can't fit it on my table. So Mia, the vision I have for the 100 by 500 is let's do a retreat where like a handful of us go to someplace warm and roll it out along the side, like where the cement is along the pool in the shade, and we each get a stripe and we drink cocktails and we diamond paint in paradise somewhere. So who needs a table? Let's see. Dreams my mouth. Rich living in a verbal minefield. Yes, that's exactly what. I love that huge one too, Mia. See, now I can't even think about it. Take grandma out, Rich. What did I do wrong? Grandma, you're in timeout. I can't wait to show you all my new giant pencil, says Crashly. Okay. Y'all broke rich. Yeah, I'm a little like triggered. I'm, it's just because I hear it. I hear what's going to come. I would say it, so I can't be mad at you guys because I would say it. Actually, I'd probably look at Melanie and go, yeah, Big Day, you're looking good. Size Matt, nice. Berta's she's a big fan of that. Berta's in charge of marketing for Big Daddy Diamond Paintings. She's very excited about that tagline. I have 47 inches to work with. Hello. Got 47 inches. Hello. We're having a huge Spangler, 198 centimeters tall, snow castle. Ooh. That's in my wish list. It's in my wish list. I sort of want it, but like now I almost to the point where I'm like buying big just to get big paintings, and I'm like, I need to love the artwork. I do have the Autumn House, which is not as long, but it's pretty big, and I'm looking for that. So watch out, Crashly. Mel basically called the little chubby I was working on a banana water hose. Be ready. I'm gonna be my pants. I'm doing a 97 by 72, so I'm doing it sideways. Yeah, I got it. Yes, the Doorway to the Stars, I'm doing sideways just because it's easier to reach where I'm working, because it is double-sided adhesive from Diamond Painting Deutschland, so I can't like do my normal like smack it into submission. So I have to be careful with it. So I'm working on it sideways. And what is really fun with a high color count kit is you have a symbol, the arrow that points this way, then you have an arrow that points this way, the same arrow points this way, and the same arrow points this way. So I have to take, when I find, okay, it's this arrow. Oh, there's 4 of them. I have to take them out. I have to orientate them and go, okay, which one is it? It's fun. The lady has another JWall listed too. Or talk about on one of the sites probably. Can I ask that rack behind you? How do you hang them? Is it on wheels? How many canvases can I hold? I'm looking for one. You can use the, yes, I have. So I have, okay. So first of all, here's the J-Wall, and I have the canvas rollers. They do work. I got a couple different ones because they seem to have different styles and stuff. I want to see which ones work best, but love this for that. This is simply a L-shaped coat rack. And I got off of Amazon. I put the link up somewhere. I'll put it in descriptions of videos. And then I just have pants hangers to hang the paintings. And then the ones that are a bit longer, I take I do a dowel rod. I put it through the hanger, and then this one doesn't need it, but I'll take these clips and I'll clip it out at the ends to hold it on here. It really works well. I got the idea from Shay and her blueprint rack, and I love the blueprint racks. And you could try a blueprint rack. Definitely, again, look at Facebook Marketplace, whatnot. And typically I've seen them out there for like $500, but I've always seen them for $50. Yeah, I love that. And plus it's cool. Like I have it there. I can switch things out pretty quick. Plus when I finish something, I put it up in the front and I stare at it for a while, and I work right here. So I'm like looking at it all day, and I put it away in my big folders. Like literally, I have to show you guys at some point. I have to do video on because I do the larger paintings. I have this folder that's probably at least 3 feet by 4 feet. They're cardboard folders, and they have a box that you can file stuff in, but the stuff, they fall down. So I have it sort of taped up to try and keep it together, but I got a bag to put them in. I'm going to try and do them under the bed. I need to leave. There are no more safe words for me. Yeah, me too. I'm in on that retreat. Excellent, Mia. All right. So it's time to go. Dealing cameras it's time to go for everyone to get ready for Crafts with Crashly at 6 p.m. in 42 minutes. I will see y'all over there. Again, please hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, etc. Members, thank you so much. The super chats and stuff that I may have not seen because this is all new to me. Thank you so much. You are funding the extra, and be scared or look forward to it. Either way, whichever works for you. Everybody, you have a good week. Enjoy your 3-day weekend if you are having a 3-day weekend. For those of you who have lost people that have given their lives for the country, thoughts and wishes are with you and your families, and thank them for their service posthumously, obviously, for me. So thanks, everybody. I will talk to you on Saturday later for trivia, 8 p.m. Central, or next week for auction at 4 p.m. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.